So it's time for Real Talk, and speaking of giveaways, Mr. Giveaway himself is in the house. Greg Russell is with us. It is
How
good to
are
see
you?
you.
Good to see you guys.
We've got to say welcome back from somewhere.
Where were you?
Actually, last week was Thanksgiving.
Oh, so you're
Okay.
home. Okay.
That's good.
But, you know, I just left the gas station. There was a guy with a DVD trying to sell me Live in the D.
No kidding.
Yeah.
A bootleg
The
copy?
bootleg copy.
Man,
a good one.
there is a guy,
All right.
and he's
There
at the
is.
mobile station.
He is.
Hey,
He's
buddy,
right up the street.
want to watch or you
We're
want a
moving
DVD?
on up.
It's $5.
$5. Yeah, Randy. We're moving on up in the
Oh,
world.
that's
good
awesome.
to
Thanks
hear.
for bringing that to us.
You got it.
So we're going to kick off something new today, right?
Yes, we are.
A new rating system?
New rating thing.
Okay.
With some reels, so we're all set with that.
So what's our scale for when you're looking at your
5 would
your
be
films?
top.
5 is top.
and
Okay.
1 is kind of like, well, just stay.
Okay, so 5 is the big thumbs up and big approval. So
Right.
Christmas Eve
Yes.
is a new movie out. What's your reel on that one?
That one, 3 reels.
Okay.
Patrick Stewart is in that one. John Heater, who you all remember as Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
And also Cheryl Hines is in that. What happens is, it takes place, of course, on New Year's Eve, and it's in New York. And what had happened was there had been a power outage. So it's a story about these 6 groups of folks who get stuck in an elevator.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so you've got people who, you know, one guy just got fired by a guy.
Okay.
Of course,
Oh, and
there's-
they're stuck in the
Right,
elevator
they're stuck in the
together.
elevator.
That's great. Okay.
Of course, there's the love interest. There's also a thing at a hospital. So you've got all these stories, you know, of just everything going on with these people. And then at the end, like you've seen before, everything just kind of ties together. You know, so that everybody has a nice, happy Christmas Eve.
So it's not a comedy, it's a drama.
A dramedy.
A dramedy, okay.
Yeah, because
Okay.
there's some of the stories that are funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some that are serious. So,
Okay.
and the thing that I found is, by there being 6, there are certain stories that you become more invested in.
Gotcha.
And so, like when one of the others
Right.
is on, you're going, I want to go back and see.
Right.
you know,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Chuck one or the Toddy one or something like that. I don't want the Randy one. So, I'm kidding,
All right.
Randy.
So what's this? I think we mentioned Randy 2 or 3 times on the
Yes.
show now. He
Yeah.
gets paid every time.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
$5, enough for a
Dial
DVD.
it back, dial it
So
back.
Krampus, what is this one? That's a weird name.
Well, that's where we get this actually fantastic candy that we'll see here. But Krampus itself is actually a German name, or
Okay.
about a German myth, supposedly, about this demon who comes through if you don't believe in Christmas. What happens in this story, there's a family, it starts out as a comedy,
Okay.
where it's Tony Collette, Adam Scott, and they're just bored. They're just going through the motions at
Of
Christmas
Christmas,
time.
okay.
So their son, who's young, is just, he's upset because he really wants the traditional Christmas, but he just figures, the heck with it. So he writes this letter just, you know, writing Christmas off. Well, it gets to Krampus. Krampus comes down and basically causes all type of havoc in the house. Because his deal is, even though he's a monster or whatever you want to say, he is really there to push the Christmas spirit back into
So
the house.
he's the anti-Chris Kringle, I guess,
Pretty
right?
much.
Right. So
Yeah,
what's
that's
your
kinda
what's the
scary.
Pretty
real
much on
review on this?
That one, a 3 because actually it's got some very funny lines.
Oh, interesting.
You know, in the beginning, and then the scary parts are very, very scary.
Okay.
I mean, it will really kind of like, I guess you'd almost say, scare the spirit back into
Okay,
you, which
all
is
right.
something that's very
Because
good.
there's nothing
you-
that says Christmas like a
Like-
scary movie. It just
Exactly.
seems like it's
Movie.
off
Scaring
season.
the
Right.
pants off me.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I'm not
Because they
into
sent you a scary
They sent me
gingerbread
this,
man.
my little scary gingerbread man, to which his little carving
And-
thing came
That'll
off.
get your attention.
But we
That's
want to thank
crazy.
Home Bakery out there in Rochester for putting this together.
Oh yeah,
It was
That's
very
a
nice.
Scary. Put him over there.
I know,
Even
he
with coughing.
just
I'm not
doesn't
Yeah,
look
seriously.
good at all. Anybody want to eat this
No,
after?
thank you.
No?
No,
Sure?
thank you. So finally, let's talk about Youth.
Yes.
What's that movie about?
That one stars Michael Caine, Harvey Keitel, Rachel Weisz, and Jane Fonda.
Oh.
Oh, I love Jane
Michael
Fonda.
Caine is a guy who's a retired orchestra conductor.
Okay.
So his daughter, Rachel Weisz, decides to take him on a vacation to Switzerland, and he takes his best friend, Harvey Keitel, who is a former big-time movie producer. So they go there, they're there to relax and have a good time.
Okay.
One of the other side parts is Queen Elizabeth is there. She's heard about this guy, you know, as the conductor, and wants to hire him to play for Prince Philip.
Okay.
So, you know, he's kind of going back and forth on that.
Okay.
But the main part about the movie is just him and his friend, where they're just talking about the things they had done. I mean, it's not one of those where they're mad about the stuff they didn't do or mad that they've gotten older. They just talk as good friends about the things that they did do and the fun times that they've
Oh,
had.
okay.
And it's just this really nice story. You can't say coming of age because they already came
Right.
of that
Right.
age.
So is it more of a buddy picture in that sense?
Somewhat.
Yeah, a little bit.
Somewhat of a buddy
Yeah.
picture. But just one of these about, you know what, we've had so many good times.
Yeah.
And we just rejoice on those. And then they make fun, of course, about the fact that their bodies are falling apart. It's like,
That's
how many aches did you have this morning when you woke up?
Yeah.
10. How many did you have yesterday? 9. A new one. Good for you.
So what's your real review on
A
this?
4
thing?
for that one.
Okay.
I mean, just
That one.
very,
Okay.
very good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I send that one all the way
acting.
up. Very good acting.
Very nice.
I forget who last worked with Michael Caine, but they said anytime you get to work with Michael Caine,
Come
that's
on.
Just,
Every movie
that's
he's in,
the
he just
greatest thing.
seamlessly
Winning.
becomes that guy,
Right.
right?